Yo, what is up, everybody? Your boy E-Man from the Sports Stock Network coming at you with another edition, a long-awaited edition of Cigars and Sports, baby. Jim is running late. He's having some family, issues, of course. Family comes first to take care of, man, having that, doing his father thing, much part of my boy. So he's going to try to make it to the show, whether it's late or not. But your boy got to get it started. We got a lot to talk about. We have the divisional round of the playoffs to go ahead and hit tonight, man. Yo, we got some other site news like the Dodgers just picked up another Japanese ace. Don't call the Yankees the evil empire anymore, okay, boys and girls. We're gonna hit that later on. Cam Newton is freaking broke, even though he made a ton of money. Travis Hunton wants some more NIL money and more stuff, okay. But of course, man, let's get this popping with Fist Friday night. You know what I mean? We gotta get the mood right. We got to talk some NFL playoffs. I'm going to give you the previews, man. Of course, give you my best bets for each game. All right, each game. I'm going to give you my takeaway, man. Some of these games are toss-ups, but before we move on, man, I gotta get right, man. I gotta go ahead and gotta get the beverage out the cooler here at the Average Joe Sports Network Studios, aka my guest room. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get going. We got to shout out to Happy Dad. Great seltzer, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to mix it up tonight a little bit and hear the best sound in the world. There you go. And of course, when do we get this started, baby? I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go with what I consider is the Super Bowl. Okay, this is the Super Bowl in my book. The Ravens against the Bills. Two very similar teams. I mean, they both are very physical teams. Cheers. They are. This is what the most anticipated probably playoff matchup. All right. This is more than any matchup the Chiefs are going to have. This is more anticipated than Mahomes against Josh Allen or Mahomes against Lamar again, for the revenge game. All right. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the Super Bowl this year, boys and girls. This is the game that everybody really wants to see. It's a shame it's a divisional round game. And with that being said, I mean, this is such a close knitted matchup, right? When you go to the books, all right, let's go to the books. And I'm going to go ahead and click on here. It's been freaking 1.5 since it opened. It hasn't changed. So books may have it at 1, but it hasn't changed. And it's such a close game to go ahead and call from a game standpoint. The weather's going to suck. They're playing in Buffalo. Whatever you saw in Baltimore when they shellacked the Bills, I think week 5 when the Bills were 4-0, and they beat them like 35-10, back out of your mind, all right? There's a lot of different factors. And you're playing in Buffalo now. I know Baltimore gets cold, but this is like Bills Mafia cold, right? This is like Canada cold, bro, all right? Snowing, wind, freezing temperatures. It sucks to play football here. Also, Ravens minus their best receiver, Zay Flowers, who's listed as doubtful, hasn't practiced now in 2 weeks, hasn't played in over 2 weeks. At the end of the day, there's one thing that's you could count on for sure. It's going to happen in this game. The day in football is going to be run. Derrick Henry, Derrick Henry is going to carry the ball probably close to 30 times in this game. It's going to be a battle of the wills. Whichever team can stop the run from each other, and forces the most turnovers, it's going to be the winner of this game. That's kind of the way there is. The Bills, James Cook had himself a 16 rushing touchdowns this year, most by any Bill. I think he broke O.J. Simpson's record. Derrick Henry, and 15, 16 touchdown as well. I forget how many rushing yards, over 5 yards per carry. Had his best season as a pro, like a 32. All right. We've seen what he could do. We've seen what Lamar's offense can do. Josh Allen, another year, carry this team on his back. Lost top wide receiver and Stephon Diggs and some other players. And also, I forget the number 2 receiver who sucked anyway, but he's gone. That's how, memorable he is. He plays for the Jags now. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. And then it was a bunch of like number 2s, a rookie, Shakir, Curtis Samuel, Debo, 0.5. And had 12 rushing touchdowns. Him and Allen are right there neck and neck for the MVP. And I don't know. I think the votes might have been casted already, but I wish it would have waited for after this game so you could choose, so you could actually pick the right MVP. It's going to be nasty. Expect physicality. Expect running of the football. Lamar and Josh Allen are going to will their team if they need to by them running the ball themselves. Probably you're going to see some great end zone plays here by each quarterback, especially the Ravens are a little short on personnel with Zay Flowers being out. So if I was going to pick a team straight up, I hate to say this because I might be wrong, but I would do the Bills just because they're playing at home. Bottom line. That's kind of what you look at. I don't think I'm going to stay away from betting this game. I think the over is not a thing. The over in this game is what, 52? The over in this game is 51.5. All right, 51.5. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 51.5 is the over on this game, the over under. I would probably bet the under because of the weather. But you never know when you have two all-star quarterbacks. I do like some props, and I want to give you my best props of the day. Look, Lamar Jackson, anytime tutty. Best believe he's going to find the end zone in this game. All right, that's probably going to be a giving. Best believe he will. Josh Allen, anytime touchdown. Best believe he's going to find the end zone in this game. All right, plus 110 right now. Lamar Jackson plus 190. And I do like, and you know, I'm going to stay away from Henry. This doesn't pay well. It's paying. Derrick Henry for sure is going to get in. All right, it's minus 210. It's a risk, you know, that you don't make a lot of money on. But there's a couple of other props here that you might want to look at apart from just anytime touchdowns. Check this one out. Derrick Henry over 1.5 receptions. He's done it 3 out of the 4 games, 3 of the last 4 games, and Buffalo ranks 31st. All right, against receptions, against running backs receiving the football, catching the football. That's an interesting one. That's actually plus money. I like that one because I think it's very possible. I think because of the lack of having wide receivers, I think this defense is the Buffalo defense is very physical. Their secondary is very physical. So I think they're going to come they got to try to box. They're going to try to box Henry, spy on Lamar. It's going to be hard to stop. I love that. 1.5 over receptions for Derrick Henry, which is plus money. I think it's right now 1 plus 162. You know what I mean? Look, another sneaky pick here. Here's a high-end lotto pick, if you want to call it. Is Justin Hill with an anytime touchdown. Justin Hill can get loose, right? Again, Buffalo is 29th against receiving touchdowns versus running backs. And Justice Hill that's what he's done all year long, is catch passes for touchdowns, even though he's a running back. And you best believe that this kid is going to get a lot more targets in this kind of weather from a dump down perspective and some kind of screens or some fades because the lack of not having Zay Flowers. That's what I like right there. Those are the picks I like for this game. In regards to that, I think we're going to witness probably the best matchup this entire week. What a great game, man. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, 2 gamers, 2 guys that, you know, play very similar. Play very, very similar. Let's move on to the next game. What do we have here? Let me go back. Let's go back. Let's talk Chiefs and Texans. All right. Chiefs and Texans. Look, Vegas wants to trick you. Vegas absolutely wants to trick you. Okay. They want to trick you in every possible scenario with this game. The line, it's now at 8.5 plus, 8.5 over a touchdown. A lot of plus money. Texas defense had a great showing. You know, they made Justin Herbert look like a little bitch. And Vegas wants you to think that, hey, listen, I think the same thing can happen. So, you know, even though if Kansas City wins, they want you to believe that the Texans can actually beat Kansas City, can beat Kansas City. I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't know. The 7.5 is kind of weird. I don't like that over touchdown crap. I agree with my boy Cricket. We said it earlier this week. Another game that's kind of nasty. But there is some probable. The Chiefs are winning this game. All right, the Chiefs are winning this game. All right. Andy Reid is like what, like 18-0 after the first week bye. After after having the first week of the playoffs off. It's Patrick Mahomes back-to-back Super Bowl. It is what it is, man. Regardless of the lack of how of a subpar year he's had, because he was second in interceptions thrown this year after Baker Mayfield didn't crack 30 touchdowns. It is what it is, but it's still Patrick fucking Mahomes. You know what I mean? You don't count against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. But based on this game, there's some props that I think you want to go here, and I'm gonna tell right now. There's a couple of things that are going to happen in this game. All right. And I think Joe Mixon is not going to rush the football over 15.5 times. I know their workhorse game script should go that way, but I think they're going to block that middle. Kansas City is really good against the run. They rank number 4 against rushing attempts as running back. So they are really good against the run. I think Mixon is not going to get banged the F up. This game is going, the Texans not playing in a dome. They're going back outside, bro. All right. They're going back outside. They're going to Kansas City where it's cold. CJ Stroud did not have as good of a rookie year, as good of a year he had in his rookie season. Don't let these numbers fool you. Vegas is trying to make you pick the Texans, all right, to win. But I like Mixon with the under on rushing, and I also like Patrick Mahomes over 4.5 rushing attempts, all right, for plus 110. In the playoffs, he rushed and he takes off. He takes off. He's done it twice against Houston the past 2 games, and in the playoffs, Patrick Mahomes uses his feet, especially in this kind of scenario when these prevail. And look, I think he's gonna have to try to get out of trouble because this Texas defense is no joke. All right, and with that being said, because I know that Patrick Mahomes rushes the football, I think Patrick Mahomes is due for a anytime tutty. And what I love about this anytime touchdown with Patrick Mahomes here, my guy, it is a very, very nice, has a lot of nice value. All right. Plus 500. Plus 500, baby. In MGM. I mean, the consensus odd is plus 500 is the best odds you're going to get. Like Patrick Mahomes, anytime touchdowns, any day. And of course, Nico Collins will find the end zone as well. I like Nico Collins with an anytime touchdown as well. All right. For plus 180. Love those two. Love the rushing under on our boy Mixon. Anytime touchdown for Patrick Mahomes. That is my top play. Nico, anytime touchdown. Any other sneaky plays that I'm giving you probably the ones of the best that I think are going to have the best value. All right. The ones that are going to give you the most money. I know usually the best value and the most money doesn't mean usually the risky play, but these are based on, the line and what value I think you're going to get. And I think it's going to be pretty good. A long shot here. I like Xavier Worthy with an anytime touchdown as well. All right. I like Xavier Worthy, anytime touchdown. Again, tough defense. He's got to be that guy that's going to get loose and turn one of those dump downs into a nice run. That's about plus 195. That's my long shot touchdown of the day. Again, Vegas is trying to make you think that the Texans have a shot in this game. I don't think so. Give me the Chiefs again. Give me the Chiefs. All right, the next game. What do we got here? It's true. Hold on a second. Let me go back to what do we got next year on the next game? What do we have? All right, we got the Texans. I think that's gonna be a shit show. The Commanders and the Lions. This one, boys and girls, road game is the Lions, best team in the NFL. All right. The Commanders have been a nice story. It's all good, man. It's been a nice story. It's pretty much what it's been. I'm pulling up my I turned off my I went away from my picks here. Commanders have been a great story. Love Jaden Daniels. All right. Again, all around great story here. But that's where the Cinderella story ends. The Lions will beat the Commanders by multiple touchdowns. I would take the 9.5 and the Lions. I would take the 9.5. Lions minus 9.5. I think they will lose by multiple touchdowns. It is what the Lions are way too talented, man, offensively. And it's a young team, man. You're going into a hostile environment. You're going into the dome. Look, the Lions have been there before. This is a whole new. I know last week. I know the new environment for Jaden Daniels, but this is different. Yo, you're playing the team that almost made it to the. The over possibility, but I think multiple touchdowns win here for the Commanders. I think they're going to beat the living piss. They're going to beat the living piss. I'll say it again, the living piss out of the fucking Commanders. I hate to break it to you, man. Oh, I got Jim trying to get in. Link ain't working. Hold on. I'm going to send you another one, bro. Let me send you another one here. I had some difficulties earlier on today. Jim is trying to get in, boys and girls. Hold on a second. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on, Jim. Let me send you it again. Add guest. It's different when it's live. Sorry, boys and girls. Let me get my boy Jim in. Try this one, my guy. Let's see if this one works for Jim here. For Jimbo. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we are back. Again, the Commanders are absolutely got to get annihilated here. I'm not trying to be a dick here. Now, I do like some props. This game is what you call a prop heaven, all right? There's a lot of possibilities here. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, Jaden Daniel to pass over 1.5 touchdown is a given, and one of those touchdowns are going to go to freaking Terry McLaurin. You could book that. Take that to the bank, all right? Absolutely. Montgomery is back, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Jahmyr Gibbs, over 3.5 receptions. He's going to run the football less. However, he's going to get popping. All right, Jim, I just sent you the link again, okay? Take a look at your inbox. Even the one I just sent you? All right, I just sent you another link. Try that one out. So, yeah. The Commanders are going to lose, and it's not going to be like a easy win. It's not going to be like, it's going to be an easy win for the Lions. It's not going to be like the Commanders. I'm not saying they don't have a chance, but they're going to score. They're going to score, and they're going to do what they do best. But I think Jahmyr Gibbs over 3.5 reception at plus 130 is a very good number to aim for. I like the Jameson Williams anytime touchdown at plus 135. Take that one to the bank, man. And I think long shot here is Zach Ertz. Anytime tutty plus 260. That's my long shot pick. Hold on. You have somebody in the building here. Finally, the link actually worked. You know what happened? I had some technical difficulties in the beginning. You know what I mean? And then I had to when I got started, it didn't go up. So I should have refreshed and sent you a new one. But you're in, brother.
What?
But you're in. Are you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing this without headphones and a wireless mic tonight, so we have no fucking issues.
Hey, look at that. No, you sound pretty fucking good, man.
Yeah, what can I say?
Sound good.
$1.99 wireless mic goes a long way from fucking Temu.com.
Look at that, bro. Shit, man. Using the little mic, the small mic, the wireless small mic that you got a few months ago.
Yeah, the one that I forgot was in my friggin' lunch bag, and I decided to charge it today.
I was gonna say, I hope you charge it, dude. That would be kind of messed up if you actually don't jump in here.
Nah, I charged it. Come on, I think ahead. I think smart, not like a retard. I'm not like the Browns who stick with an overpriced quarterback and destroy the culture of the locker room. But
listen, man. Destroying culture is what the Browns are good at, Jim. You know what I mean? That's just the way it always goes. What you smoking tonight, Jim? It's raining like crazy down here.
I won up your Asylum 13 from last time we did this when I couldn't smoke. So I went with the 8x80 Asylum 13 Ogre, which is wrapped in brown and green.
Dude, in other words, you went from a fucking 6-inch
I pretty much am smoking what Lily Phillips took in her ass 1,000 times.
There you go. Or Kamala did throughout her career. Or Joy Taylor, because hey, listen, if a chick does it, is okay. If a guy does it, we get in trouble.
Yeah, well, it's always a fucking double-edged sword with that. We know that already.
Absolutely, we're not gonna get in trouble today, man. So let's
I guess FS1's HR policies are rather loose, like Joy Taylor.
Yep, they are. You know, that peanut butter skin and those cans, bro, you know, they get you in trouble.
Hey, let me tell you something, though. Can you blame anybody at FS1? I mean,
No.
really. That's walking around all day? I mean, a single guy like me, yeah. Emmanuel Ouchow, I don't think so.
Absolutely. I mean, when
you
even Dixon was married, so it's like the marriage thing is where the problem comes in, right? If you're single, different story. You know, go ham. Go ham. But Mr. Emmanuel Acho, who we're not gonna beat a dead horses because this has been done already. He is a guy that kind of thinks a little high and mighty of himself. You know what I mean? And kind of portrays a little different of a personality here. And guess what, dude? It completely backfired on his ass. So
yeah, well, he's a chooch. We all know that.
Yeah, we do. All right, Jim. Let's get back here to the we're back here to the game. Check this out. I honestly, and we're gonna move on to the next one, so we don't. But I honestly think that it's gonna be a shellacking by the Lions against the Washington Redskins. What do you think?
I don't. I think it might be a little. I think it might be closer than people think.
I say they got to beat the spread of the 9.5. I think it's going to be a multiple touchdown win. 13 to 14 points.
I don't know. I like the grit that Jaden Daniels plays with.
Put it this way.
I like so.
I kind of like so that's why I counted on for sure. I think Jaden is throwing the football exceptionally.
Yeah,
he's going to throw over one touchdowns. I think he's going to get 2 touchdowns. I think McLaurin's going to get a touchdown, and even Zach Ertz might find the end zone from the Washington side. That's all right. I think that's going to happen. I like those are the best plays I like from a anytime standpoint. So, but yeah, no, I mean, look, it's a good story. You know, he beat Baker Mayfield last week, and a lot of that was they beat themselves pretty much because that game they should have won. You know, but it's a good story. Look, listen, man, being a Giants fan sucks nowadays because you got the Eagles playing great. You got the quarterback of the future with the Redskins over here. You know what I mean? And then we have me and the Giants and a shit show organization. And then, you know, even the only like satisfaction I get is that Dallas is going to suck as much as we are, you know, with a lot more money.
Yeah. I was reading, see, these people come out with all these hypothetical trades and they're talking about if Dallas gets Dion to be the coach, they're going to trade Dak to Tennessee to get the #1 pick for Shador. I'm sorry. I don't get what the love is with Shador. The guy is not a first-round quarterback. He's decent at best, but he's not like he's not worth like a first-round draft pick to me. Like he's pretty much got the same grading that they gave Lamar Jackson when he came out. Look how far Lamar fell.
Yeah. Look, I don't look. It's a very quarterback weak draft, right? I mean,
it's big named, but it's not the strength of the draft.
No. I mean, that's it, man. And again, it's one of those things that none of these guys I see as a generational talent. I don't see a Jaden Daniels. I don't see a Drake May. I don't even see a Bo Nix, all right, in this mix. Even a Caleb Williams. Shout out to BB McCormick. He is in the house, baby. We probably got to get some picks from
He always is in the house. Come on,
man. He's
when
our
is
boy,
it not
man.
a Cigar Sports that he ain't in the house? Come on,
bro. He does that unscripted. He's our man, bro. Shout out to hardworking UPS driver, the best one in the building, baby. You know what I mean? All right, my man. Let's move on to the next game because I got some more ammo. I started with the games because I have ammo for you, brother. I got some good shit that we're going to talk about today. Some nice side pieces, bro, that you're going to really enjoy. You know what I mean? And
I love side pieces. I love side pieces.
Well, who the fuck doesn't? You know what I mean? It's like you got to be Diddy. I mean, well, Diddy loves all the side pieces. We're talking about all different sides.
Diddy loves them, men, women.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Fry, pan. Origami sexual, don't matter to him.
Tricycles, quadcycles, fucking, you know, double seaters, triple seaters, no seats, whatever he wants. He loves everything, man. He's a wide open guy.
So is me, Bill, for that matter.
Absolutely. All right, let me see here. The next game here. Let me see. Hold on. Let's get back to this. This is NFL football. All right, so I went over the Texans, the Commanders. I started with the Ravens because, you know, before we do that, I'll get your take on that one. But to me, that is the Super Bowl this year. And we'll talk that one. But let's talk Rams and Eagles, right? This game is interesting, bro. To me, this is the second best game of the week. I would not be surprised if the Rams do beat the Eagles. The Eagles should win.
They should. But
it wouldn't surprise me if the Rams upset him.
But we do know the issues going on with A.J. Brown. If he doesn't get his targets, he throws a little fit and is reading
reading a book.
He's reading fucking chicken noodle soup for the soul or whatever the hell he's doing over there. I mean, you're winning. What does it matter if you don't get your 8 to 10 targets or 8 to 10 catches? You're winning. You're one step closer to the Super Bowl. Shut the fuck up and just play. He's like turning into Deontay Johnson. Oh, I didn't get enough targets, except Philly's not going to release him.
Here is a very good symbolism of last week's game. All right, and I think he sent the message to the locker room. Saquon Barkley. That run, they could have taken to the house. He slid. He said, I don't need to score this touchdown. We won. I think he sent a clear message to AJ and Devontae Smith. Because remember, these wide receivers, man, I don't know what the fuck is in the water with these wide receivers, but they're all so prima donna, man. They're just like, they're all cut from the same cloth, man. You know what I mean? I think Jerry Rice was like the last decent human being. You know what I mean? In regards to that world. B. McCormick loves Hopkins anytime touchdown. Yeah, that's not a bad one. I didn't look into that one. That's actually a good long shot. But yeah, it's one of those things I think Saquon has become that silent leader and he's been that middle ground, I guess what you call it, that neutral mediator. You know what I mean? Like when you're getting divorced and you don't want to get a lawyer, you get a mediator. So you're like that. You guys will spend all this money between the toxicity in the locker room between AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, which is a good thing. They didn't have that last year, and they completely self-destructed in that first game. Because this game, they didn't play great either, but they played good enough to win. That defense is really good. But the Rams do bring something to the table. They're that scary team that all of a sudden their young players at defense have clicked. They've played enough games. I mean, the last 4 weeks, that defense has been on fire. I mean, Casper the Friendly Ghost last week got his ass handed to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, no surprise there. I picked that game. I picked the money line straight up because I was so sure the Rams were going to beat the Vikings. It's not even funny because it's the Vikings, bro, right? It's the Vikings. I don't care who's back there, man. But this one, I don't know. It's hard, man. It's hard because I think the Rams can pull it off. Matthew Stafford.
Like you look at that, right? So you have a wide receiver who used to be target one in Cooper Kupp, right?
Yep.
So they asked him, like, what's your frustrations with not being targeted? He goes, I just pray. He goes, it is what it is. So maybe A.J. Brown, you should look at Cooper Kupp and say, well, he's getting paid a boatload of money like me and doesn't have to get hit as much like me.
Yep.
Maybe I should just have that same fucking mentality and just shut my fucking mouth. Maybe that's what you should do, you uptight bitch.
That's the reason why, they traded him in the Titans. And everybody's like, what, are you crazy? I was like, well, maybe we saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah. Well, right? Is that the Titans weren't going to pay him?
It's true. That is true.
And now look at the Titans, how the mighty have fallen till today when they signed the Chiefs GM.
Yeah, the assistant Chiefs GM.
Yeah, the assistant.
The assistant. He's not. The GM is not leaving, bro. If Andy Reid is there, the GM is not leaving. They're paying that guy so much money, bro. That's one of those teams that the GM is not gonna freaking leave. No. But yeah, no, they got the assistant GM, so they think that, he's going from, competing for a three-peat and having probably the best staff and personnel to like a complete shit show and a quarterback that eats mayonnaise, and has a mayonnaise. We'll talk about that guy some other time. It's fucking shit. So I honestly think I'm picking the Eagles in this game. I will stay away from the spread. That's 6 points, bro. 2 field goals, a touchdown. That's not going to happen. I would probably pick the Rams to +6. That's what I would do here. And possibly the over. But won't be surprised if the Rams pulled this one off because they are in a better state than the Eagles right now.
I would pick them. Well, then again, the Rams historically don't play well in cold weather games.
Yeah, exactly. But this last game was in Phoenix, warm weather, right? And is against the Vikings. So that's where the advantage is. I could take the plus money. I don't think but I think the Eagles should win.
But I'm gonna go gutsy, and I'll pick the Rams. I'll say the Rams could pull off the upset.
Well, put it this way: if you pick the Rams as the money line, that's plus 225. You bet $100, you got to win $225. You know what I mean, dude? That's pretty freaking good. You know what I'm saying? So here, check it out. So props for this game. And again, I want to go after something that's value money, plus money. And I honestly think that Goddard may find the end zone in this game. You know what I mean? And that's plus 250. I think Goddard can find the end zone in this game. We know that Saquon and Kyron Williams are going to be exclusively used, so that their percentage is high. You want to know what's nuts? I don't know. I thought it was Devontae Smith. Never mind. Some guy named I don't even know. So the guy named Smith, I was like, yo, plus 2,100 on the odds. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's not Devontae Smith. But another one, I think Jalen may throw for 2.5 for one plus touchdown. So maybe 2 touchdowns. Again, I think when they get to the red zone, they might do this again because they got to try to stop the run. So now Devontae Smith, if he gets in, it's plus 210. That one, I think it's one of those that he gets he's like peaks and valleys, bro. He goes up and down, and he hasn't really found the success in the last the last 2 weeks. But AJ Brown, and look, LA does have a problem against wide receivers in the red zone, so that's why I think Devontae Smith, Goddard, AJ Brown are probably good choices to pick for an anytime touchdown, and that's the only reason I see. They're good up front, but that offensive line for the Eagles is probably it has to play like at the best it's ever played to stop that. These guys are all young, athletic, fast, man. You know what I mean? They got to go after. They're going to try to stop that run as best they can. So,
well, you got to.
Yeah, that means they have no other choice. Oh man, so pretty much that's it. That's what I got, man. That's what we got from the playoffs, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get back here, man. How was the basketball game, man? How was everything, man? It was good.
Oh, it's nothing better than watching like 8, 9, 10-year-olds friggin' just chucking up bricks and an official who doesn't know how to call fouls.
Yeah, so it's like, what was
that's a double dribble, that's a travel, that's up and down. One kid out there is doing a fucking spin-a-rooney like he's fucking Booker T in WCW.
What was the final score? What was the final score? Like 10-5 or something like that, or
like fucking? And then you have some kid who looks like he's 21 out there. I'm like, what are we in bench warmers? I was like, there's no way this kid is this young. I'm like, holy fuck! I mean, shit.
Oh man,
but
that's
this kid couldn't shoot worth a lick.
But he was probably the one scoring the most points because he was the tallest, right?
Oh yeah, this kid's got that fucking swat, and he was like the fucking Puerto Rican Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh man, the 7'5" Wemby. You know what I'm saying, dude?
He was like, no, like smacking basketballs back in the kids' heads.
Did somebody check his papers, bro?
Probably did. It was probably just like the scene in Bench Warmers. He probably went up to them and was like, "I am 12.
Mm-hmm.
You smell like beer. You smell like beer.
I am 12, my friend.
I am 12. Smacking 500-foot home runs out of fucking Little League Park. Something I can still do to this day.
Danny Almonte. Remember Danny Almonte in Little League, bro? Gassing motherfuckers at 80 miles an hour.
Some of the youngins who are watching probably don't even remember that.
No.
Holy dude. Shit. Danny Almonte.
Danny Almonte was gassing cats, bro. He was out.
Yeah, he was like 19.
Yeah, no, he was like 16. That's what it was. He played with like 12-year-olds. That kind of crap, dude.
It was like that friggin' what was like that college football team that had guys that were all like 35 years old on it.
Yep.
Still playing like recently that happened. My God.
George Washington High School, bro. Every single player there were not the age they were supposed to. That's what they won every year. You know what I mean? In Uptown Manhattan. I can tell you that much. Jim, we had breaking news earlier today, Jim. All right. We had breaking news earlier today. And
let me guess. It's what everybody's complaining about in Major League Baseball.
It is. Yeah. It is. Everybody's complaining about this.
There needs to be this. There needs to be that.
So
there'll never be a salary cap in baseball.
So here's the deal, man. The Dodgers signed the phenom ROKI SASAKI.
Oh, no shocker.
That's a great fucking name, dude. ROKI SASAKI. I mean, it sounds like a freaking drink. Give me some sake.
Sounds like a new sexual position.
Yeah, it does. It does. 6.5 million signing bonus. 23-year-old. This guy's probably has pitched like 1,000 innings already. The Yankees were in the mix.
But
the Yankees and the Mets made pitches. Let me just say that in hope of adding the young A's. Okay, they made pitches. No pun intended. But it was mainly. Yeah, he was Sasaki. Wanted to stay in Southern California. That's what it was. It was a Dodgers, Padres, and I don't know how the Blue Jays got in there as a final hopeful 3. But dude, this kid, I guess the next second coming of whatever, great Japanese pitcher. Dude, look at this rotation for next year for the Dodgers, right? Look at the options. Blake Snell, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tyler Glasgow, Rocky Saki's in there. All right. Goslin, Dustin May, Landon. I don't know who Landon Knack is, but Shohei Ohtani is just in there, expected to pitch until May. They got to throw him in there. I mean, holy crap. Look, I don't ever want to hear anymore that the Yankees are the evil empire, because we're not even the resistance anymore, bro. You know what I mean? We're nothing.
Like I said, the evil empire died when George died. The Dodgers went into his crypt or whatever and stole the fucking blueprint. Listen, people are complaining, you need to make it fair across the board.
Bullshit.
Okay. Here's the problem. It is fair across the board. The problem is that these people complaining about their teams for sucking, it's the owners being cheap as fuck. So if you're an athletics fan, your owner shouldn't own a team. And if you can't go out and sign guys, like, listen, you don't expect the A's to go out and sign somebody for like 300 fucking million.
Nope.
But when you're literally like not signing anybody, so in order to get people to shut up, you overpay Luis Severino. Okay, no, there's never going to be a cap in baseball. Like, I think that was part of the problem, that they just said, okay, you don't want a cap, then there's luxury taxes. Guys like Steve Cohen, the Dodger ownership, they don't care. They're running it to win. The Yankees, like I said the other day, they're running it like a business. They look at P&Ls, they look at revenue, they look at overhead, they look at what's coming out, what's going in, and they're trying to decrease their payroll. And we're sitting here as fans and we're pissed about it, but you're used to the old way of doing things. Get used to the new way. We're not going to go out and sign this guy and sign that guy. I mean, fuck, the Mets don't even want Pete Alonso around. I said this yesterday. They offered him a deal at $3 and $100 million. If I'm Cashman, hey, listen, we'll give you $4 at $130. We're showing some fucking interest. Sign him. Paul Goldschmidt at fucking 30-something years old going to play first base. DJ LeMahieu's playing third. Fuck this. Fuck it.
I agree with that. I mean, at this point, drop the money, bro. What are we saving it for? You know what I'm saying? What, for the next coming of who?
Well, that's
the reason
they're not going after certain guys, because now there's this Japanese phenom second baseman. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. That's who they're banking on getting next year. Yeah, that's great. So every time one of these guys gets posted, we're banking on getting them, so we don't spend any more money now. So we fucking lost out on fucking Arakasaki here, fucking AKA the fucking Shredder from Ninja Turtles. Okay, we missed out on him. All right, we're gonna miss out on this guy. Like, this used to be the destination where Japanese players wanted to go. Tanaka, Hideki Arabu, eventually Hideki.
Not anymore,
Kuroda,
bro.
All these guys now, nobody wants to fucking come here. Why?
Even Ichiro played with us, even though we had him late, but he wanted to play for the Yankees.
Truthfully, it's a fucking toxic fan base, because they know the pressure's on them and they know that they can't handle it. This guy could go to the Dodgers and he's sprinkled into a decent rotation. So if he sucks the first few games, they're not going to obliterate him the way we would after one game. Why do we sign this fuck?
Unreal, man. Unreal. This Dodger team just keeps. I mean, and you're right. This is Georgia's formula. Right?
But you can't hate, but you can be mad about it, but you can't sit here and bitch about it.
I am not, I cannot be, I don't like it because we didn't get the guy, but it's absolutely, you cannot hate on something that's the way baseball has been, and all the big teams are usually the way that they do. We've won we were so successful 20, 30 years ago, right? You know what I mean? Late 90s, in the 2000s. But man, this is just, again, dude, neither Steinbrenner kid can make one half of George.
Well, that's the other half's in the ground with George.
Exactly. Unreal, man. Yeah, this is what I saw this morning. I was like, I got to throw this in the show, because this is
I'm not even shocked about it anymore. I'm not even mad about it. And if people want to get mad, because you still see free agents out there like Alex Bregman, Scott Boras guy, Pete Alonso, Scott Boras guy. Here's the problem. Nobody's going to overpay for Alex Bregman. Nobody wants to overpay for Pete Alonso, because with Pete Alonso, you're going off of a contract from over a decade ago with Prince Fielder for 9 years and $214. Pete Alonso's not worth that.
No.
I'm sorry. If you're a Mets fan that disagrees, please pop in the chat and tell me where I'm wrong, and I'll tell you why you're wrong and why I'm right. Please tell me.
Well, apparently, the Mets fan are not disagreeing because nobody's bitching about them not signing him.
No, they're pissed that they're not signing him because, and I'll be honest, this is fucked up for the Mets. You went out and got your new toy, okay, that you're willing to pay almost $1 billion for, and you said, "Fuck the next David Wright of the Mets and Pete Alonso." Like, the Yankees knew they had to keep Aaron Judge because he was the face of the franchise. Pete Alonso was that for the New York Mets. And you said, "Fuck you, Pete Alonso, Polar Bear, whatever the fuck you want to call him." Okay, you said, "Fuck you. We don't want you no more. We got our new revenue toy now. And we can market so much with him in Queens that we don't need you. So fuck you and goodbye." In essence, that's what Steve Cohen's telling
That kind of sucks, though. You're right. That really does sucks because I mean, look, man, that's gonna be. I don't want to sound like the sour ex-girlfriend, but I think that's gonna backfire like there's no fucking tomorrow.
Well, I said it on an episode a few months ago when all this happened. And I think I said it with Brent when me and Brent did one on this. If the Mets don't win at least 3 World Series in the first 5-6 years of this deal, it's a bullshit contract. Then it was a waste of almost $1 billion.
Hey Jim, we both know the fucking Mets are not winning 3 World Series in the first 5 years. It's the Mets, bro. All right.
No.
I mean,
but that's
what's his name? Tom Seaver, and like all the damn great Mets can all come back from the dead and join that team
listen, it's great that they went out and got Soto. Your rotation don't look that fucking threatening.
No.
Sean Manaea is going to be your number 1.
Oh, Soto, exactly, dude. There's a lot of holes, bro. There's a lot. There's a lot of holes, bro.
Games. Enjoy Taylor Blue FS1 employees, please.
Yep, absolutely, man. In the dressing room.
God, then maybe that's the only way they can win. They need Joy Taylor there to just ride them all in the dugout.
That's true. That's true. Oh man, but yeah, man. Look, not mad at the Dodgers. Not mad at all.
No,
not mad at the Dodgers. I can't be mad at the Dodgers, bro. I mean, whoever thinks that way can really go pounce that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's bitchy White Sox fans and Cubs fans and Athletics fans and even Yankee fans, Met fans. Met fans shouldn't bitch because Steve Cohen spends just as much as the Dodgers do.
That's right.
So, I mean, for Yankees fans sitting there complaining about it again, welcome to the new way of doing things. We had the evil empire era, and now we have the bitch ass era. Yep. That's what it is.
Yankee fans can't be mad because we did this. Yeah. We stopped. So it is what it is. We fucking stopped.
In essence, what the Dodgers are doing is what we started decades ago. You didn't think this was going to happen again? History is always doomed to repeat itself some way, shape, or form, and it has now.
Especially in baseball.
But Yankee fans are mad because it's not them. Oh, well. Then don't watch. It is. Don't watch. Don't support. Don't anything then. Shut the fuck up.
Don't complain about it. Then. Stop being like
if you don't like it, like DX used to say, suck it.
Yep, suck it. Stop being entitled, you little bitch.
We can't get everybody. We're not going to get everybody. Like the Yankees want everybody. Oh, sign this guy. Okay, so we'll just sign a guy who doesn't play the position, but we'll have him play at a position, and then you'll complain that he sucks at that position. Okay.
From getting everybody, from wishing to get everybody and not getting nobody is a big fucking difference. And I think we need to stop wishing so much and actually sign somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they traded Cortez for Devin Williams, the closer out of Milwaukee, right? I was fine with it because I think Nestor Cortez's time here was up, and you weren't going to pay him again, so you needed a closer. You signed Max Fried. And then people complained about that. Oh, well, look at the money. Okay. We have to overpay to fix the problems. The guy, he's in need. We have to overpay because we don't know what the fuck we're doing in the front office anymore.
Players are like real estate, dude. There's a market and a time for it, and there's also a supply and demand for it. So if you don't pay higher and bid higher than the other person, you're not going to get the house. So.
The way I've always used an athlete is like real estate, but you can even include the stock market into it.
Yeah.
You know, and you could pay this guy. And I honestly think the investment into Juan Soto, I don't think the return's going to be that great.
No, because it leaves you kind of like handicapped to add other pieces in order to, complement. Because look, before this year, Soto's had, injury problems, right? You know what I mean? So it's not the first time. So look, good luck to him, man. The redheaded stepchild's might have a shitty season next year. My closest friend, I've known since 7th grade, man. He's a Mets fan. So, it's funny that we've been friends now for like 40 something years. He's so happy about this shit. I mean, I probably got to talk to him. And, the Mets will start like a house of fire like they usually do. And May comes along, and June comes along, and they're out of it completely again.
Once the All-Star break comes, the tailspin starts. And that's when they all come, trade this guy, get rid of this guy, trade Soto. Well, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Talking about trading somebody, not really, but I don't know if you heard this. This broke in earlier today, man. This is from Dov Kleiman, NFL Dov Kleiman. He posted this about Cam Newton. Cam Newton struggles with no longer being a Superman to his 8 kids after losing his NFL salary. Being in the NFL, everyone knows there's a large sum of money that comes to you in a short span of time. And being away from the game for 3 years, those checks don't come in the same. Like I have 8 kids. Like I got 8 kids. And so
who told you to have fucking 8 kids?
Exactly. It hurts me knowing that I can't provide like I once did. It hurts me thinking that I am Superman, but in reality, I'm just a man. Cam Newton made $133 million, my dude. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something, dude. There's only one person you could blame, and that's yourself. All right. Because you're the one that spent the money. I know that these guys become in this luxurious lifestyle and they think in the moment, and a lot of them don't think in the future. There's a lot of players that do, Marshawn Lynch lived all his endorsement money, saved all his salary money. Saquon the same way. There's some really savvy investors that made their money last. And Rob Gronkowski, there's a lot of guys that
Alvin
did that.
Kamara.
Yep. There's guys, you know what I mean? There's guys that, but then you got morons like this one. And look, listen, I'm not against not having kids, but dude, kids get expensive.
Maybe he should stop buying hideous hats like that.
That's true. That probably costs him a lot of money. It's funny. I'm looking at Cam right now, and this is going to be Tyreek Hill when he retires because he has 10.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He's like, oh, I can't provide the way I once did. Well, who told you to buy 30 fucking cars, 4 mansions?
Yeah.
Fucking go out and spend $30,000 on a fucking dinner. Like, be smart with your fucking money.
And it's funny because there's so many ways, bro, that these guys can use their money to generate generational wealth, right? And make it last. Of course, there's number one rule. You gotta cut costs. So, they end up living on the moment instead of for the future. And come on, man. Listen, dude, I would kill for somebody to give me $5 million and I could actually retire and I could make that money work and earn my salary like 3 times. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could do that without going into work every fucking morning, me getting up at 5:30 in the morning and driving 35 fucking miles. You know what I mean? And dealing with the bullshit and all that kind of crap. I would be doing this every day. You know what I mean, bro? Because I know how I would take that money and it's only $5 million. And I can invest that and it'll pay all my expenses and still have money left over and not touch the principal. There's a lot of ways you can do that, man. And come on, with $133 million, there's only one person you can blame is yourself. I don't feel sorry for these athletes when they come out with a sob story. I'm not trying to be a dick here.
No,
but I don't feel
I can't feel bad for him either. I mean, you made all this money and you didn't think, oh, well, let me invest in this, or let me invest in a business. Let me invest in this, or let me go into a partnership with this, or anything, or brand yourself better.
Yep.
To make money even off your own fucking name. You did none of that. So you sit here and you want people to feel sympathy for you. They're not going to. There are people who have fucking 8 kids who fucking are regular people that can barely provide for 8 fucking kids, let alone 1. Yeah, okay.
I know.
I don't feel bad for Cam Newton, the male Whoopi Goldberg looking bitch.
No, that's all self-inflicted. That's not, it is what it is.
Like, don't you have an accountant that like tells you like, listen, slow it down a bit? Like,
he probably did. It just was a listen to
at some point.
He probably told him, listen, dude, how many years are you going to play in the NFL? This many. Well, you know what? You need to slow down a little bit. He's like, nah, man, I got it, bro. I got it.
Like anybody who ever watched the show Entourage, Vince had an account that would tell him, hey, stop paying for your brother's fucking supplements. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Take this gig. Do this. Come on. Nobody feels bad for you, Cam. And you weren't even Superman when you played, because Superman would have jumped on that fumble in the Super Bowl.
Check this out. McCormick said he has a driver buddy at UPS that has 8 kids. I got plenty of drivers for myself actually that work for me that have a few in that neighborhood. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. What more? Let me tell you something. More than 2, it's. I mean, if you want to provide and provide the life that you want to have them, it's more than 2. It becomes now like really, really stretching it. It's today's economy, dude. In today's world, it's not like back in the day where having 4 was the average, right? You know what I mean? And a butcher can like support all 5 with a wife staying at home. That shit's like gone, bro. You can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? You really can't do that anymore.
That shit is dead as the Yankees ever signing a big name free agent again.
That's true. And what's funny? You know who Jason Whitlock is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does his thing. He's really hated because he goes the complete opposite of what people expect him to say. And Cam went after him for his piece he did on Joy Taylor. He was like, yeah, that's where I got the peanut butter skin with the cans. You heard that line?
Yeah.
He goes that he worked at Fox News and they asked him, this is Jason Whitlock. They asked him to see if give Joy a try, blah blah blah. He was like, no, we did a trial, right? We did like a little sample. He said, no, he goes, I don't want to. I want somebody more seasoned. And he was like, I know myself. I see those big cans and the peanut butter skin. I know what I could do as a man. So so this guy, what's his name? Cam, in his 4th and 1 podcast, threw it down. I was like, listen, man, told him like, stay in your lane. You've never been about that. Cause Jason Whitlock is a older fat guy, right? It's like, stay in your lane. You've never been about that. Don't say that about women and stuff like that. So, he went at him again. I was like, yo, listen, I am in my lane. This is what I do for a living. You know what I mean? I talk. So I don't know. The one that's out of your lane is you. You're a football player. Oh man. So he's trying. There's beefing back and forth. So Cam is trying to make it now in this space, and he's one of those guys that I think he's still a moron. Even his takes are stupid. You know what I mean? So
yeah, his suits are fucking tasteless. I mean, the guy can't fucking dress. The guy goes to an interview and he's wearing a fucking like a fucking male skirt. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. With those hats, he has these stupid looking hats. With, like you said, they're probably really expensive because they're custom made.
It's one thing if he didn't sound so fucking arrogant when he talked.
Exactly, he's always sounded like that since college.
Yeah, I mean, once a chooch, always a chooch.
That's true. One last thing with him. I mean, if in this post he was getting killed in the comments. Well, next time, why don't you jump on the ball? That kind of shit. You know what I mean? They're like messing with him.
Or how about this? Why don't you wear a condom, motherfucker?
That's true. They do have birth control, my friend. All right. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So, yeah, that was Cam Newman right here. And I don't know if you heard earlier this week, Jim, what's his name was not happy. By the way,
I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. Everybody has a fucking podcast nowadays, bro. And it's funny because you're an athlete and you're famous. Everybody watches this shit without any fucking context or any flavor. But Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sour, man.
Well, then don't go into the draft this year. Oh, wait, he's a senior. He has to.
Yeah, he has to. Look at McCormick is saying he loves how New York we both are, bro. It cracks him up, man. Hey, and I've been out in New York now for like 20 years, man. You know what I mean? But I still, that shit never goes away.
Listen, New York, we keep it real. What? Fuck you if you don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me rephrase that. Our generation keeps it real.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I see now, my friend, it's not the New York I grew up in. Obviously, the one that you grew up in. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s. This generation is a little different, bro. I'm like, what the hell happened to the city I used to love, man? My kids are dying for me to take them, and I'm like, I don't want to go now, man. I see what happens. I'm like, I think this would change a little bit.
Nah, keep them away.
That's why I told my wife is dying because when I first met my wife, I took her and she fell in love with it. Right, that was back in 2007, 2008. New York was still good, and we've gone a couple of times, right? And then she was like, "Oh, we gotta take the kids." I'm like, "No. With all the shit that's going on, it's a shitty fucking city. I mean, shit happens in the subway more than ever, So I'm like, we'll figure it out.
People get fucking burnt alive, and nobody does anything.
Exactly. It's like, let me just record it, and that's it. The person was like burnt alive completely. You know what I mean? It's insane. Yeah, Pittsburgh fans keep it real. Yeah, so Jim McCormick said the Pittsburgh fans keep it real. I was like, see, Jim is like a double freaking.
The past few episodes I did, that's for sure.
Yeah,
because there's a podcast out there. I won't mention who, but one of the hosts he's a bit of a racist because past tweets came out, and he's like, fire Tomlin, sell the team, bro. Shut the fuck up. All right, you know what? I'll say who it is. This is fucking chooch bag Kevin Adams. Okay, who does a podcast, right? And
call his ass out.
Most of his takes are okay. This one, the Rooney should sell. Fire Tomlin. Okay, so if you fire the team, if you fire the coach, sell the team, right? What changes are going to happen? It's going to get worse before it gets better. You're better off dealing with the devils you know than the ones that you don't know. I mean, we could fire Tomlin right now and then bring in, say, I don't know, Mike McCarthy. And it could be the same exact thing. And then dumbasses like him will sit there. We should have never fired Mike Tomlin.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, bro, is that unfortunately, dude, you got to make a change and after that change, it's not like somebody's got to come in and make it better because you have to suck in order to start drafting again, right? Generational talent. That is inevitable. It's like the expression for you guys that it has to get worse before it gets better. It has to get worse, unfortunately, for you guys because you've been middle of the road for so long, right? Good enough to make the playoff, but not bad enough to get a generational draft pick position where it's gonna like, you know what I'm saying, be the next Ben or that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That's why.
But the issue I'm having with all this is the same people that want Tomlin fired for this romanticize Bill Cowher. And I love Bill Cowher.
Yeah.
But it was a mix of everything with Cowher. It was a mix. It was good. It was bad. It was decent. It was all right. He got and the same thing. He's got one Super Bowl in his tenure, and Mike Tomlin's got the same. But you're sitting here and you want to fire Tomlin. Why? Who's going to come in and make this organization any better?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
A coach that people that half the locker room wants to play for. The other half, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. But fuck them.
So here's and now I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch some lanes here. We'll go back to Travis Hunter, but based on on the Rumble chat, McCormick said that Art Smith is a problem, right? Saw the Falcons all over again last year in the playoffs. I think that offense. I think I agree with him. That offense right there was so anemic, and that's what they did with the Falcons, right? I mean, it's like the Falcons sucked last year. And with that being said, your boy Art Smith, which you probably hope this happens. He interview for the head coaching job, all right, with the Bears. So I can't believe they're still giving this guy's interviews.
I don't think he's good. I think we're going to be stuck with him.
Man.
But the problem is you're not going to bring in these big name coordinators and think that Tomlin's just going to sit there and let them do their job. Tomlin is the one who, in essence, says, no, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. So, like, these coordinators really aren't even coordinators. They're just pieces that stand there. And Tomlin tells them what to do.
And that's a problem, all right? Because let me give you Dan Quinn, for example, right? Dan Quinn, for example, right, is a defensive coach. He knew the quarterback they drafted, Brooke Kingsbury, and I'll guarantee you Dan Quinn doesn't say shit about that offense.
No, he doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? Dan Campbell doesn't say shit about that offense either, all right? The only thing that Dan Campbell does is he goes for it. That's the only time he interferes. You know what I'm saying? And when you have a good mind like that you're only going to keep around for a couple of years because he's going to become a head coach eventually, like a good OC or a good DC, you let them do their thing. And that's what a good manager does, from a standpoint. If you bring qualified people under you to make your life easier, right? To help you with what you're not good at, right? To help you with what you're weak at. And Tomlin is a defensive coach. You know what I mean, dude? So, unfortunately, that's just the way that it is. So yeah, you see that, man? Yeah, your boy right there, man. Hopefully, he's gonna end up with the Bears. The Bears. What'd you think about that? I mean, are you like, a lock to keep him if you need to, or or good riddance, go pound sand?
I mean, hey, somebody wants to take him as a head coach. See ya. I don't give a fuck. I have no attachment to this guy.
Yeah, I would think you might want to parts way with homie.
I don't give a shit if I don't get at this point. I really don't care who stays or who goes at this point, because you sit here as a coach and you say, "Yeah, we're going to make changes." Okay, what changes are you making though? Because I don't see them. So instead of saying it in every press conference, we're going to make changes. Just make them and shut the fuck up and just do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just stop. Don't talk it. Don't talk it. Just do it.
Talk it like you walk it, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, McCormick says he's like you. He doesn't give a shit about seeing Smith walk either. I don't think.
He could go. Terrell Austin could go. Pat Mayer could go. Fucking the water boy could go. The fucking towel boy could go. The guy who moves the heaters around on the sideline could fucking go. The fans could go. This guy, the fucking ticket holders, the fucking ticket scanners, the parking lot attendees, they could all fucking go. I don't give a shit.
The rub and tug guy. Wait a minute. That's Cleveland. Wait a minute. Not the rub and tug guy. That's Cleveland.
Go. All the rub and tug guys. You could go too. I don't give a fuck.
All right, bro. Let's play this audio about Travis Hunter. He was very surprised that Carson Beck got $10 million of NIL earnings to go to Miami, baby. All right, the U, baby. Let's go. Here's what he said, because by the way, he has his own podcast.
How do you get $10 million? Where's my $10 million?
Right. Shoot. You did 40.
How's all these people getting this much money, bro?
Like this NIL market seems like it resets every 4 months.
Hold on, let me go test it out, bro. I'm finna go test it out, bro. Let me go back to college. I'm going back to college, bro. Let me see if I can get me $100 million.
Want to see what your NIL value is?
Yeah, let me see my NIL value, bro. Let me see if I can go back and win another Heisman, and because $10 million, I ain't make that in college.
Right.
Yeah, but he probably made like 4.
I think that's what his was 4. But Carson Beck also got his, because I think what Travis Hunter is forgetting, Miami's losing their quarterback in Cam Ward to the NFL.
And they paid Cam Ward like $6 million. So the quarterbacks are the guys that earn the money.
So
just like in the NFL.
You have to find another guy who could come in and pick up the offense that quick. You don't want to reset yourself again. So you went and got Carson Beck. See, I knew this was going to be a problem when you started paying these guys.
Absolutely.
It was going to get out of control. People are going to get all fucking bitchy about it and blah, blah, blah. Like, this guy getting more than me. Where? Okay, well, then you know what? You know what Travis Hunter should do if he could even do this? Why don't you go into the transfer portal and go to fucking, I don't know, fucking USC and see if they'll pay you fucking $20 million NIL money. Shut the fuck up, you whiny little bitch.
Yeah, unfortunately he can, because he already did it once. Remember from Jackson State, whatever, where he played for Dion, and then I think now it's 6 years. I think it's 6 years, whatever. He's ineligible for whatever reason. Let me finish that play here over here. We go back to this asshole.
Let me negotiate. Let me go get on the phone. Hey, Travis, I want to hit them. See what they say.
Yeah, let me go hit the portal right quick, bro. $10 million, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not accurate. I know that, but like, still, like, bro,
it's close to $10 million.
$10 million, bro. If I made $10 million, if I made $10 million in college, boy, Travis have a yacht.
$10 million for Carson Beck. Hey, man, get your money, man. That's all I'm saying. Get your money, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Rick George. Well, yeah, Rick George. Come on, man. Answer the call, man. Bring him back.
Bro, $10 million? Bro, that's a lot of money.
Manyan.
I saved my money and they ain't even got $10 million in my bank account.
See, he earned $2 million. I mean, look, this is the world we live in now, right? Quarterbacks are just like the NFL. They're the ones going to earn the most money, right?
Yeah.
Carson Beck probably not worth the $10 million, but in the Miami offense, who the fuck thought that Cam Ward was worth the money that they gave him in NIL money? You know what I mean? When he came from Washington or whatever the hell he came from. And now the guy's got to be like the second, he might be the first pick or the second round pick, or the second pick. He's got to go 1 or 2. You know what I mean? So Carson Beck is saying, hey, man, let me go back to Miami. We got some nice tools, nice weapons. My girlfriend is there. He takes one of the Cavender twins. The girls that play basketball. Yeah. 2 hot ones. You ever seen them? The blondes, they're hot as shit. So he dates one of them. It's like now they got to make like an extra, $5 million in social media right? Because they're gonna probably be on fire doing videos together and all that crap, which has already started. So Travis Hunter should not be mad because he's going to the NFL. He's gonna be probably the number one pick. So, dude, I get it. I get it. You only gotta get like 32 million because that's like the rookie contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rookie contract, 30. You know, you gotta get, even though that 32 million or 35, you're getting like most of it all up front, dude. So your bank account may go up from 2 million. I feel really sorry for you that you have $2 million in your bank account. You haven't made the NFL yet.
I feel so bad for you. Another one crying the fucking blues. Him and Cam Newton are like that old woman that have a Virginia ham under their arm, but they cry because they don't have bread.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up.
Unreal.
You got 2 million more than I got.
Shit, man. This is becoming ridiculous. And here's the problem. This is the problem when you give young people money early on in college. The expectations, the entitlement becomes way over. It's what takes over their life.
I honestly think the nil deals should be confidential. Nobody knows what anybody gets.
Yeah.
You won't have this fucking problem. You don't announce it. You don't anything. It's just, hey, we agreed on a nil deal through the transfer portal with so-and-so. But due to NCAA regulations, we cannot mention how much it is. And you won't have these people coming on podcasts, bitch. Oh, well, this guy got more, and this guy got more than me, and this guy's getting more than this guy. But it would just, you just wouldn't have that argument anymore. It would just be done. Just make it confidential. I mean, you can make it confidential. Somebody's going to leak it.
Yeah, absolutely. I honestly think so.
But I mean, at what point? I mean, instead of hating on the fucking guy, you should be like, all right, you know, that guy went out, he got his bag. All right, good for him. I didn't get mine, but he got his. Good for him. I'm going to the NFL. He's a scared bitch who's going to stay another year in college because he knows he ain't going to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, you know, that's true. That's absolutely fucking true, man.
That's why he took the nil deal. That's why he's going to Miami, because Carson Beck was not going to be a top 10 pick. Unless
he's not
that desperate for a quarterback.
Again, look at freaking Cam, bro. Look at Cam Ward. That dude was not going to get drafted nowhere near in the first round. You know what I'm saying?
Now he is.
Now he is.
Because you have two teams at the 1 and 2. Actually, with the first 3 picks, you have 3 teams that are desperate for a quarterback. And I hate to burst the bubble to Browns fans that are superimposing Shedeur Sanders in a Browns jersey. Deion's blocking that.
He's going to block that. He's not blocking the Giants, but
Deion is
blocking
going to put
Cleveland.
Both his kids in situations that will benefit them the most. Mm-hmm. Not ones that are fucking train wrecks ran by circus clowns. And can I fault Deion for doing that as a father? No.
You know what? You know why? Because he's coached his kids from yay high, right? He's been in that journey. And like he said, the last game was when he coached that bowl game where they lost. I'm like, we'll get to you, McCormick, and your picks real quick. We're going to finish this. I've been coaching them since they were like and from the beginning, right? You know, when they were in, I forget what you call in football.
Like Pop Warner.
Pop Warner, right? And I seen them. So I find it's such a culmination that like I've set them up, right? I've done everything I needed to do for them to be successful. And now they're men on their own to, make their own mark. Yeah. So, Deion because he knows the business, right? From a standpoint of a father, knowing the industry, knowing how it works, he's absolutely going to block anything that's not going to be good for either of his kids.
Yeah.
All right. And he may not say it out loud, but absolutely. He will even coach in the NFL if somebody drafts his kid. Like, let's say Dallas, he's not going to end up coaching because Dallas is not going to do what they're going to do because nobody's going to take Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? It would be that scenario. If the Raiders be like, yo, man, we're going to bring you in as a coach. We're going to draft your kid. Boom. That's the only way he's going to start in the NFL, which I think will be a complete disaster if he does that. You know what I mean? He should stay in college. Yeah.
I think he should stick to the college route and just groom these kids.
Yep.
And
get the better job
after the best he can.
His end game in college before he ever does try the NFL, which is not anytime this year, is end up in his old alma mater in FSU. He's a god down here, bro. He's in Florida. And I'm saying he's a god down here in FSU, which is football country. So, okay, McCormick has a nice little parlay here. Check this out, Jim. Kelsey anytime touchdown. All right, Kansas City minus 13.5. So you got to do the alternative. Kelsey, anytime touchdown, and over 5.5 receptions. Xavier Worthy, over 49.5, and under 47.5 total yards for DeAndre and anytime touchdown. That's like plus 8,000. Holy shit, dude. Talk about shooting for the sky. I might put $1 on that shit, or 2 or 3, maybe 5, because that's, I mean, shit. You know what? That's a lot of money. But it's hard. That's a nice long shot. I do like some of these right here, though. But yeah, man, that's where we kind of at, man.
Yeah,
this is where we're kind of at with football here nowadays, my guy. So, oh man, I got this past week, man, we lost a legend, brother. We lost a legend where our childhood was filled with this individual, whether it was in the big screen or in the movies. You know what I'm saying, man? Bob Uecker. We lost Bob Uecker, man, at the age of 93, man. I mean, this dude played baseball, called games for real. A lot of people did not know who the fuck he was until he made major leagues, right?
Yep.
And it was and I'm gonna play the famous just a bit outside clip here. But Bob Uecker was such a great individual. Yeah, $5 wins $400. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think a $400 bet might be worth it just to throw it in there. Makes you $400 on that bet from McCormick because he just made it clear there. He's my boy. But yeah, man, Bob Uecker. Look, whoever didn't know baseball, right, and watch major leagues, and absolutely, I think they became a fan, and then they do. But this guy not only played baseball, called Milwaukee games so many years locally, and he was one of the best to do it, man.
Yeah.
And of course, if anybody knows this, Major Leagues is one of my favorite fucking baseball movies of all time. One of the best comedies. Part 1, part 2 sucks, you know what I mean? But part 1 was great. Here's the best scene when he goes just a bit outside when Wild Thing, I think, has his first pitching appearance, and it happens to be against the Yankee as well. Ready?
Top of the 6th, and rookie sensation Ricky Vaughn on the pitch now.
Vaughn.
You can close the book on Kellner.
Thank God.
Relax, we're only 4 runs down. We're still in this game. You take it to him.
He's drinking his rum.
All right.
It was
Look,
Scott.
man, guy gets a second, first sign indicator.
Vaughn, a juvenile delinquent in the offseason in his major league debut.
Gonna light your ass up, meat.
Vaughn into the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. Ball 4.
Oh, shit. Ball 8.
Ball 8.
Ball 12.
Low, and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded on 12 straight pitches. Boy, how can these guys lay off pitches that close?
You guys, how can guys lay out of pitches that close, man? I mean, God, man, that dude.
The best is in the second one when him and Willie Mays Hayes start fighting. And he's like, "I don't know, Monty. Vaughn seems to be carrying his left a little low there." And he's like announcing it like it's a boxing match. And he's like, "Well,
that's
you
right.
Can't beat them. You might as well beat yourselves."
That's true. That is true, man. Rest in peace to Bob Uecker, man. I think he was 93. Born 90. What year was he fucking born? Hold on a second. Let me see.
He was also in Mr. Belvedere.
Oh shit! You're right. You are so right. He is. He was in Mr. Belvedere. I forgot about that.
That's right.
And the Miller Lite commercials were fucking great too. That's what he also got famous for. He made a bunch of Miller Lite commercials back in the day. Which were pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? He uses, because the running joke was that he was, he wasn't a great baseball player, but he called games for a living. So he was born, he was 90 years old. He was born in 1934. So he was born in 1934. Man, that's a good life, dude. That's a good life, bro. When you make it that long with as much fame and fun he probably had in his life, that's a good life, bro. Rest in peace to big old Bob. All right, Jim. Listen, we kind of went through the whole lineup, but we are going to do something we haven't done in a while, man. And we're going to fuck around with some videos, bro. You know what I mean? We haven't done any down the rabbit hole in a while, man. I don't know, for some reason my TikTok.
Go home and smoke some more crack.
Yeah, that one was by accident. But it's got a good band. Finally, it's working again on my computer. I don't know why it wasn't. I don't know. The Chinese, I think, bugged it or something. But yeah, but let's watch some fucking crazy videos, bro. Wait, wrong intro, damn it. It's been a while. Here you go. But before that, Jim, I have one here on it's actually a commercial. I found this today, which you think you're gonna find very, very interesting and funny. How ironic! This is a commercial starting one of your favorite players,
Oh God.
famous Jameis.
Oh fucking God! This guy.
But check this. This is funny as shit, dude. Though, man. And the fact that he did it, dude, I got to give him credit. He's over. You know what I'm saying? The dude has definitely turned his life around.
What's up, y'all? Jameis here. As you make your plans for the big game, go right now to get a pound of free crab legs with
crab
a
legs,
purchase of
Free crab
$250
legs.
or more from Fulton Fish Market, an official partner of SFC. So go now to fultonfishmarket.com/free crab.
So free crab. Oh shit, man. Dude, I gotta give him credit. The man.
That look at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Remember he tried to steal some crabs from Publix, there's a supermarket down here, bro, back into it when he was in college.
Take it and run with it.
Dude, look, one thing, look, this year I did become a famous Jameis fan, right? I used to like bag on him because he's doing the best thing. He's doing the best thing he can with a second opportunity. I mean, he's never going to be a starting quarterback. So obviously, he had a nice little shine here. He's probably going to get signed by another team as a backup quarterback. And he's trying the best. And then, getting some endorsement deals here and there, man. I mean, shit, man. Do what you need to do, man. Oh, man. Steppers and Cricker. He's all right. Let's go to let me go share now. Let's share TikTok here, man. I didn't save any more videos, but I got a couple here. Let me share this on the tab. But we got to go through my timeline here real quick. Yeah. And by the way, B. McCormick said he's smoking the reefer, so he's ready for these fucking videos, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Oh, he cracks me up, man. He's a funny dude, man. Check it out, bro. I'm gonna put in here. This is a funny video, right?
My friend's black. Of course, he runs when somebody else runs.
Man, don't believe.
Ready? So it's a Black and White Friends Part 2. Ready? Let me see. Do I have it up on the screen? All right. Yeah. Let's hit play.
Nothing you hear. We do not do that. Quit playing. Friends white. Of course, all he brought was water to the damn cooker.
Come on, dude. Your uncle loved my ribs.
Yeah, the trash did too.
My friend's black. Of course, he's been to jail.
I literally just bailed your ass out.
Okay, but how did everybody in there know you?
TikTok. My friend's white. Of course, his ass can't dance.
Dude, watch this shit.
We got a cramp in both legs.
My friend's black. Of course, he loves fried chicken.
I don't even eat that every day.
Nah, just every other day.
My friend's white. Of course, he goes to Supercuts.
Dude, it's $11.95.
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I.
Oh man, God, I didn't say it was many, but we go to my timeline. I got well, actually, I'm gonna go to the ones you sent me. Those are funny. Here's our boys from the Boston Deli.
I'm doing a cheap eats. Can I get anything for $20 here?
Now, do you know this guy from Cheap Eats? Have you ever seen him before?
$20.
No.
So he goes around New York City, right?
Yeah. No, I know who he is now.
Yeah, he takes
$20.
My friend's black. Of course, he
through the city.
Yep, for $20. So, and in one particular neighborhood or one particular area.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm doing a cheap eats. Can I get anything for $20 here?
The cheap eats $20, buddy. I could send you to Kung Fu Dragon down the street for the pan fried noodle special. I think it's like $3, $3.95.
This is Boston. You guys got colonial houses everywhere. There's no way in hell that there's nothing over $20.
Do you have a personality disorder or something? I mean, what the fuck are you wearing?
Listen, I like to fucking win, okay?
Yeah.
You guys should be happy down for the southern sides of New York. You guys should actually embrace it.
Happy?
Who are you? Fucking Italian Harry Potter.
Right. Italian Harry Potter.
Oh, he looks like that rapper, fucking Logic. That's what he looks like, that stupid fucking rapper.
My friend's black.
Oh fuck, man! I gotta. Oh, gotta change for 100. Yeah. McCormick is gonna bang these books, man. All right, let me go to your.
La llamada a chuleta.
Oh, that's a Spanish one. The fuck is that, man? I get them all, man. Let me go to your messages here. Dude, I don't know how to navigate on the computer on TikTok, bro. You know what I mean? Here we go. I think it's here. Because you sent me some funny shit.
That's all I find is funny shit.
Yeah. I don't know how to freaking. I don't know how to. Yeah, go ahead, McCormick. Send me one next. Let me know what you do. You know what? Let me just. I don't know how to navigate the damn. That's bullshit.
So Donald Trump dies and he goes to hell. And when he gets there, he meets the devil. And the devil says, listen, you're definitely meant to be here, but we don't have any room for you. So in order for us to accept you in, we're going to have to let somebody go. He said, but I'm going to make it fair and I'm going to let you choose who gets to leave. So come with me. So he takes Trump to 3 different doors. And he says, behind one of these doors is somebody you can set free and take their place. He said, but like I said, I'm going to let you make the decision. So Donald Trump opens the first door and he sees Barack Obama. And he's jumping off a diving board, landing in a pool, getting out of the pool, getting on the diving board, and jumping back in. And he's doing it over and over repeatedly. And Trump goes, I don't think I can, I don't think I can do this for eternity. So no, I don't think I can do this. So the devil says, all right, we'll check door number 2. So he opens up door number 2, and George Bush is in there, and he's got a hammer, and he's breaking rocks. And he just keeps breaking rocks, just consistently. Like he breaks one rock, another rock appears. And Trump goes, I got a bad shoulder, golf injury, can't be doing that either. So let's go back to,
Oh, shit, I hate when this happens.
So Donald Trump dies and he goes to hell. And when he gets there,
damn
he
it,
meets
man.
the devil.
Shit, let me see if I get the fast forward. Hold on a second, my bad.
I don't think I can, I don't think I can do this. Barack Obama. And he's jumping off a diving.
Damn, Miles is too sensitive.
In there. And he's got a hammer and he's breaking rocks. And he just keeps breaking.
If you say
Shit,
you should respect people, I always respect people.
My bad, dude. I gotta use my hand. No, shit, no Diddy.
Yes, sir.
I was like,
Pero yo me meo con los cubanos.
Parents have some concerns of some stuff.
Now I know that you've had.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey. Listen.
I mean, where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
You're a different kind of white person. You're not. You're different.
I'm from New Jersey. Didn't you live in New Jersey?
I lived in Jersey. You're from Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey at times.
At times.
What part of Jersey are you from?
Livingston. It's a Jewy area.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Where did you live in New Jersey?
Bernardsville.
Bernardsville,
It's
yeah.
pretty Jewish, too.
Yeah. And then you had a place in Ohio, too, right?
Yeah.
And do you like living? Do you like LA? Do you like being out here?
It's pretty cool. But
Do you have a house here or you stay in a hotel?
no, I live in a hotel.
I live in a hotel, too, right now.
Where's your hotel?
It's, It's just right around the corner.
Recently took the lead.
This is what 103,000.
Okay, so the fact I get a lot of different shit. Look at this. That's 90s.
This Southern California.
There you go, our boys again.
She's fucking good looking. What's up, pal? Can I do a large Italian, everything on it, extra pickles?
Yep.
Actually, don't cut the pickles, though. Leave them whole.
What do you mean leave them whole? You
Leave
want
them fucking whole, kid. Jumbo. I like them big.
You want a whole pickle inside your sub?
Fucking whole, kid. Jumbo. The big ones. That one's fucking juicy. I want that one.
Okay. You want anything else?
Yeah, I want the super solid up here, top right. That one.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
That
I'll
one.
grab it for you. It's kind of high up.
That one. Okay, I want this one too. Grab both. Grab both. I want this one.
You want both?
Yeah, grab both. Yeah, that's fucking good. Yeah, that's fucking good.
I'm sorry, man. This feels really weird. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Oh, you want to fucking put your finger somewhere? Put it in my peanut butter. Full ditty.
Get the fuck out! Get out! We don't do that shit here!
You fucking have shit all over
Get
your
the fuck out! You fucking creep.
Full ditty.
Full ditty. Oh, shit, man.
Wait, you started a small business and...
What's up, buddy? Here for the interview? Tommy, nice to meet you.
I'm here for the interview.
All right, let's get right into it.
Do the last one here.
Who's this behind you?
We'll be interviewing as a team here. We're partners. Partners. Yeah. We're running the interview now, not you.
Did you apply for the interview?
Clearly, I applied for the interview.
No, not you.
Sitting on a milk crate in front of you.
Your dumb counterpart behind you. Did he apply for the interview?
You're asking a lot of questions, buddy, and I don't know you, so I'm going to take it as a sign of disrespect.
And I think you should watch your step.
Watch your fucking step. Whatever, I'll interview you both. Do you have any experience working in delis or grocery stores or anything?
Frankly, it's none of your business what experience I do and don't have.
It is my business. I'm here to hire you. What are you talking about? It's literally my business to hire you.
Really getting sick of this jerk.
Excuse me, boy. Do you know where I can find the fresh fettuccine? Hey, lady, you can't be. I'm ready to kick these two guys out. They're pissing me off. What are you doing?
Watch your fucking mouth, Axl Rose. Okay, take a walk.
How about you take a fucking walk? Take the fettuccine and shove it up your fucking ass. Get the fuck out of here.
You guys handled that with balls. We need balls. You're both hired.
Fuck. Got a lot of problems, pal. Okay.
What's up, buddy? Here for the interview?
These fucking guys are funny though, man. They're fucking hilarious, dude. They are really funny. All right, let's close it up. Let me see what oh, here you go. Oh, he sent me some Chris Rock shit. Hold on a second. Let me share this instead. All right, McCormick, I'm playing yours, man. Oh, there it is. Remember this right here? Oh, this is I'm gonna get you sucker if I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second. Can you see it there? Hold on.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it? Remember, I'm gonna get you sucker? Remember, I'm gonna get you sucker? This is when Chris Rock was starting out.
Yep.
Oh shit. Let's start that from the beginning.
May I help you, sir?
How much for an order of ribs?
$2.50.
$2.50?
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
How many ribs do I get with that?
About 5.
5? So I guess that's about 50 cents a rib, huh?
Yeah, about.
Let me get one.
Right on. One order. One order ribs.
No. One rib.
One rib.
I sure am hungry.
Make that one rib to go. One rib? One rib. What else?
You got any soda?
$1.
Oh, come on now. Look out for a brother, man. Come on. Hey, check this out. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
My cups cost more than 15 cents.
All right, fuck the cup. Pour it in my hand for a dime.
Look, you greasy-headed Jerry Curl Wand. Pay me and get the hell out of my store.
You got change for 100?
Look, we're gonna need an orthopedic surgeon to remove my foot from your ass. Hammer. No, brother, don't do it. You know the customer is always king. Hammer. Hey, this son.
Oh man, good. That was a good one, McCormick. Oh shit, that was funny, bro. I forgot. Got a lot of money.
Let me get one
Oh
rib.
man, let me get one rib. Can you get a little sip? Can I put a sip in my hand and I'll drink it off the damn. Jim, man, tomorrow it's we have a couple games tomorrow, some on Sunday. Good show, my friend. Yeah. We are back. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Again, enjoy football, everybody.
Yeah.
And we will be back again. At it like a bad habit, bro. Shout out to McCormick. Thanks for jumping in the chat and livening it up in Rumble. Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Network, and of course, always with my guy
Jim from the Fan in the Van podcast.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo!